think anytime you're in a certain field or want to get into a certain field, it's absolutely beneficial to get out where those people are.
If you really want to take a shot at game dev, you absolutely have to participate in the community.
Terrence is definitely a benefit to the Nashville game community in that he brings a drive and passion that's definitely necessary to make any successful venture work.
He really likes mobile games. I think he showed me a mobile game or two he was working on. So I think his goal is to kind of create mobile experiences in the near term.
This meetup's been going on since about October of last year.
The independent game developers are successful in that they started with next to nobody showing up to the events.
It kind of grew. Within a couple of weeks we had a good 4 or 5 people showing up.
The Nashville Independent one, the one that he's on Saturday, they're more, hey, we're going to be working on stuff, come bring yours, and if you have questions or want to show off things, you know, come do that.
Most of the time we just get together and talk about what we're working on and present, like, you know, milestones that we're wanting to achieve, and then being held liable for those the next time we do a meetup.
They all support each other and give each other feedback on their games.
So I really want to make sure there's this nice, safe place for people who are just getting into it to come and ask questions and feel comfortable there. It's a whole lot more fun to actually talk to people face to face, and you actually, you know, make some friends and find people who have similar interests outside of gaming too. I don't think I would have finished my game as quickly as I did without going to meetup.
I think their goals are similar to most meetups in town, where it's to get people interacting with each other, to give a heart and soul to the game community before there's big name studios to kind of stitch them together.
Currently, there aren't any major game development studios in Nashville that have a treasure trove of released games out there. So kind of what I wish I had had 3 years ago when I first wanted to get into game development, there was nothing going on. You don't need anyone to tell you, okay, you're ready to make something now, just start making stuff. Downloading kind of pre-existing code and reskinning it is a good way to start. Find the tool that works and feels best for you. It doesn't hurt to show up to a meetup just to see what it's all about.
Anyone interested in gaming, even if you've never created a single game and you're just a huge enthusiast, there's nothing quite like having a community of people to share that experience with.
There's our meetup, which is Nashville Independent Game Development meetup.
Most of the game development meetups around here have a meetup.com page.
You'll find the Nashville Independent Game Development meetup and go ahead and just register yourself as a member of the group. And that way you'll get updates whenever we're having a meetup, and we do it pretty much every week. If you're in town and that's what you want to do, then you absolutely should come. You know, if you don't, you're only hurting yourself.
I mean, it's kind of broad in the virtual reality sense because it's so new. So if you were to ask me what a game developer is, I think it's someone who makes a compelling interactive experience for someone else to then enjoy.
Have been going to the meetings, and we've grown from like 2 to 3 people every month to right now we're about 25 people a month. And then this last game jam we had about 100 people show up for the game jam. Or previous years we had about 25. It's nice to have other people to bounce ideas off of, or other people who've gone through the same things and be like, hey, you know, I'm trying to decide which things I should use for doing advertisements. What's the best one out there?